Hello, everybody. Really good to see you all again. As always, thank you for taking the time out to return to my channel today. I really do appreciate your ongoing support of the 100% Pure Elvis channel. And to all of the new subscribers who have joined the 100% Pure Elvis channel recently, thank you all so much. And I really hope you enjoy the channel going forward. Now, this is going to be a continuation of the movie soundtracks that I have in my collection of Elvis movies. You all know I'm doing them individually. The album I'm going to talk about today is the iconic Blue Hawaii. I've got 5 different copies in my collection. I will go through them individually, as always. But before I get started on the information about Blue Hawaii, can I just start, if you don't mind, with I've had a couple of my subscribers ask me about the watch that I wear when I do uploads, and is it an Elvis watch? So really well spotted. It is an Elvis watch. I've had this for 10 years plus. I purchased this from an antique centre many years ago, and it is the Elvis 20 Still Rocking watch. Like, I'm trying to get a good enough picture on it if I possibly can. It's probably about there. So again, it's a beautiful watch. I very rarely take it off my wrist. I only take it off my wrist when I have a shower. But again, I'm hoping there we go. Is that any better for you? But again, I do still have its original box with its certificate of authenticity. It is beautiful. On the back, again, let me try and get this right in for you. Don't think you can, but there's a number in the middle. It's got 230 and underneath EPE. Again, you ain't going to be able to see that, but that is the watch that you always see me wear on my uploads, the Elvis 20 Still Rocking watch. Now, if you are looking at trying to find that watch, believe it or not, you are looking at a premium price, because really rare to get a hold of still with its box. So I'm guessing over £100 plus, I would say. And I've also been asked, what is the bangle that I wear on my other wrist? Well, I love wearing bangles. Well, not a bangle, it's kind of like a wristband. And it reminds me of the one that Elvis wore in the 1968 special, but it had no metal on it. But this is a fossil men's bracelet. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. So again, I know this is not Elvis related, but again, I have been asked, what is the watch I wear and the bracelet? So there we go. That is £40. I love wearing that. Right, let's get on to this upload in question, Blue Hawaii. So you all know, growing up in a household full of love for Elvis, my favourite movie was always Blue Hawaii, up until the time that I got to watch the movie Change of Habit, and then Change of Habit became a favourite. Blue Hawaii has always consistently been my second favourite Elvis Presley movie. Some people say it's sweetness and light, isn't it? And yes, you know, it's a sweet movie, great storyline, great actors, the legendary Angela Lansbury playing Elvis's mum, Elvis in the title role of Chad Gates. Let's get on to the information that I have found out online about the movie. The movie Blue Hawaii was released on November 22nd of 1961. As I said, Elvis played the part of Chad Gates. The box office gross worldwide for Blue Hawaii was $10,440,453. So nearly $10.5 million worldwide gross. Let's get on to the soundtrack. The soundtrack was issued before the movie on October 20th, 1961. Sales of the soundtrack, Blue Hawaii, in the United States of America, thus far, it has sold 3.175 million copies. In Europe, it has sold 820,000 copies. Worldwide, it has sold 4,650,000 copies. As always, I got my information from Chartbacks on Google. You type in the artist and it brings up all the sales of like singles, albums, EPs, etc. It's a great site to look at. So that's where I got the information from. I don't know how up to date it is, but that's where I'm getting the information from. Now let's get started with the copies that I have in my collection of Blue Hawaii. I've got 5 copies. Now the first copy is from the United Kingdom, and this is the oldest copy in my collection. Let me get that information in front of me. This has a catalogue number of RD27238. RD27238. As you can see, it's original mono. It's a first pressing from 1961. Some discoloration on the front here. As you can see, it's been left out in the light. I brought this as part of a job lot many years ago. It's still got some shrink wrap on it here, as you can see. And on the reverse, again, 3 images of Elvis from the movie Blue Hawaii. And let's get back to that front cover. How iconic is the image of Elvis from the movie, the lettering, the film cell type of look here, and the border across the front. Blue Hawaii soundtrack album, Elvis Presley. You've got the RCA symbol, top right, obviously mono and the catalogue number. I just love everything about it. I love everything about the design of this release from the United Kingdom. As I was saying, it's an original first pressing from 1961. The track listing, you all know, I always go through that on the last album. Now inside, the sleeve inside should not go with this cover. So again, I do apologize. So this is not the original sleeve. So again, give me some advice, guys. Would you change that sleeve just for a plain one? But this is the copy, and it's on that black and silver old style RCA label. And on the reverse, there we go. Again, stunning. I've had this in my collection the longest. So again, the only thing that I dislike is the sleeve, as I've just said. And I would prefer a copy in a better condition. It's a bit dog-eared. The cellophane, as you can, is coming off it. But again, don't really want to rip all of it off. So I am on the lookout for a better copy. But again, this has a valuation, believe it or not, a low guide price of £6 up to £30. I would guide mine as, it's not poor condition because the vinyl is absolutely very good. But because the cover could be better, I would put this as good condition. I would guide price my copy at around £15. RD 27238, the original 1961 pressing from the United Kingdom. Again, you will all realise that I'm actually reading what's in front of me because I don't want to give any false information. So I'm sorry if I'm looking down. Now, the next copy I purchased on Saturday. and it is a reissue from the United Kingdom, SF8145. Very different straight away from the first pressing. You've got the, let me get the old copy. There we go. The border at the top is very different. You've got the newer RCA lettering. Obviously, Victor. This is in stereo. Original hype sticker here. As you can see, $3.99 includes free poster. It is the same image. It's the same lettering. On the back, it's the same images used on the back as well. And again, very different at the top, as explained previously. Now, this copy has a valuation of £20 to £45, and that is solely because it still has the free poster inside. It has its shrink wrap on. It has its hype sticker at the top here. And again, this is a 1970 reissue. And again, let me share with you the vinyl inside first. It's white sleeve, and it's on the orange RCA Victor label. Here we go. It's in stereo, not in mono. Try and turn that around. There we go. And again, as I said, when I purchased this on Saturday, I was really happy. And the poster inside, I will share with you. Let me get that out. And this is the free poster inside. And at the bottom, it says Elvis Presley with RCA here. So there we go. Let me come further out. I've said it many times. I said it before. I wish this poster would have been an image from the movie Blue Hawaii, but you can't grumble. So again, that's the second copy, the most recent addition to my collection, SF8145, a United Kingdom release, still with its free poster inside, its original hype sticker, a guide price of £20 to £45 on that orange RCA Victor label. Now the next copy, again, has a catalogue number of 8145, and again, this is from the United Kingdom without the free poster inside. So again, a guide price on this is £10 to £25, and I'm looking, is there any differences across the two? Now, yes, so the copy that I'm sharing with you now, at the top here, RCA on the left with its stereo and the catalogue number here. And on the previous copy, you have RCA here, and also it says HH here in a box. So as you can see straight away, very, very different. But again, this is the copy I'm going through with you now. Again, this is a 1970 reissue with a guide price of £10 to £25. This sticker is still on it. I can't remember where I purchased this copy of Blue Hawaii. It's the same on the back cover in respect of, as I was saying, the images and obviously the the track listing, let's say. But again, let me share with you the vinyl inside. Again, it is an orange vinyl. As you can see, slight discoloration on the sleeve. And here we go. I think there's no difference whatsoever in the previous one. If you don't mind, I'm going to quickly have a look because I'm not sure if them two are similar. Because again, I love looking at the labels, as you all know. And do you know what? I've had some great comments across my videos over the last few days. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to me. Your support is paramount to the continuation of this channel. Yeah, they're exactly the same, but this one has the free poster. You know, when I started this channel nearly 2 years ago, I never dreamt in a million years that I'd get this far with it. Obviously, I knew Elvis transpired worldwide, but again, people wanting to see my collection and people wanting to join my channel, for me, I was awe-inspired by it. And I want to pick up on a comment that I received today from one of my subscribers on a recent upload that I did with how Elvis helped in my upbringing and my mental health. I had a beautiful comment by a new subscriber saying, Mark, I'm so happy that I found your channel. You have helped me no end. That means so much to me, to know that I'm helping, even if it's one person on this channel with their mental health struggles. I've done the right thing, sharing my love of Elvis and being there to help people through their challenging times like you do for me. Now, the next copy I have has a catalogue number of LSP 2426. This copy is from the United States of America. You can see straight away some big differences. There is no border whatsoever on the front cover. It's got the same lettering as the rest, but as you can see, very different, where at the top you've got the 14 great tracks, Elvis Blue Hawaii, very different, but it is the same image used. Now on the back, rather than the 3 images of Elvis, you've got the complete 4 images of Elvis. Again, avid Elvis collectors, I would imagine, will notice this difference. So when you look at the other copies, let me just get one right next to it. So at this, on the right, you've got a previous copy with 3 images. But as you can see, the palm tree is just the one here. And on this copy, you've got the 1, 2. So again, for me, very different indeed. I love these differences in these different releases of Blue Hawaii. Now, again, I'm so happy to add this. I purchased this, if I remember correctly, from SJ Records in Stratford upon Avon. Again, LSP 2426. It has a guide price of £40 to £60. This is the one that's most valuable in my collection of Blue Hawaii. And again, I just love everything about it. The very glossy as well. And again, you've got the big RCA symbol with the catalogue number, and then you've got Victor Stereo. I've still got an original labeling here as well. And I'm trying to read what it says, Music Center. I'm sure it says 01090. I'm not too sure. I think that's what it says. I don't have a clue what that means, if anyone can help. Again, but, and on the bottom, you've got this sticker. I love all these differences. This is, again, as I said, from the United States of America, but this is my favorite in my collection. Absolutely love it. I'm in awe of it. I love, because I've not looked at this for a while, and when you get something back out of your collection, God, I just love it, love it. Let's get on to the vinyl inside, I hear you all say. So again, it has a see-through protective sleeve, and it is slightly damaged at the side here. But inside, it's that gold style RCA Victor label. I love it. It's gorgeous. Love it. And again, I have other great comments as well about my enthusiasm for my collection and how I come across. I'll never apologize for that. I love different labels. I love different catalogue numbers. I love every little different detail on some albums. When I go to a record fair or a charity shop or a music store that I frequent, I'm like a baby in a sweet shop when I look at Elvis vinyl that I've not seen before, or I've not got in my collection. Love it. But let's get back to this copy, LSP 2426 from the United States of America. It is the one that's the most valuable in my collection. A low guide price of £40. And on Discogs, the higher price range is £60. Again, because of the cover is in very good condition, and you've got original stickers here and on the back, I'm going to probably guide mine at around the £50 mark. I wouldn't sell it for anything less. Again, what would you sell it for if you had to? Leave in the comments below. Now, the last copy of Blue Hawaii that I own is very different indeed. And it's an import from Italy. So as you can see straight away, completely different from the previous ones. And I absolutely, if push come to shove, I would actually go for this cover as my favourite. I love the image on the front that they have used of Elvis Presley and Joan Blackman, two of the biggest stars in the movie alongside Angela Lansbury. Again, I love the lettering, the design. It's quite sturdy here. And again, absolute. So you've got the RCA symbol at the top there, and wait until you see the back sleeve. A whole text information about the movie Blue Hawaii, and multiple images again down the right hand side from the movie. It's a great touch. Obviously, I can't read this because it is in Italian, and I can't read Italian, unfortunately. And again, let me share the vinyl inside. There we go. And it's on the green RCA cinema tray label. It's just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Turn it on. It's like a deep green, isn't it? And I did purchase this actually. I think it was on Discogs actually. I think I actually purchased this from a seller on Discogs, if I remember correctly. I've had it now for about 3 years maybe. Can't remember how much I paid. I know it was less than 40. I'm going to say around £25, I think. I mean, so this copy is an Italian import, NL 13683. That guide price again is £30 to £50. Right, let's get into that track listing from the iconic 1961 movie Blue Hawaii. Blue Hawaii, almost always true. Aloha O, no more, can't help falling in love. A Rockahula Baby, Moonlight Swim. Kupuipo, Eat to Eats, Slice and Sand, Hawaiian Sunset, Beach Boy Blues, Island of Love, Hawaiian Wedding Song. And again, when you talk about the soundtrack to Blue Hawaii, this was #1 in the United Kingdom albums chart for months on end. Absolutely a great seller in the United Kingdom. It's a great movie, great soundtrack, great storyline with big hitters Elvis, Joan Blackman, Angela Lansbury, etc. Absolutely, I adore Blue Hawaii so much. It has such a special meaning in my heart because I grew up on this movie, Blue Hawaii. Again, I will always be thankful to my mum for bringing Elvis into my life, because you all know my mum actually is still in hospital, but she is making a great recovery. So again, thank you all for your kind words of support. But again, also thank you, Mum, for bringing Elvis to my attention and the great movie Blue Hawaii. But again, when you talk about the songs on Blue Hawaii, I always go for, me and my twin brother Wayne, we love No More. We always sing it whenever we hear it. No more do I see the starlight caressing your hair. And then we're looking at, obviously, the big hitter, Can't Help Falling in Love. Now, obviously, the movie version is slower than the single release. I absolutely love the movie version. It's beautiful with that musical box with the grandmother. I just love that scene. I do love Aloha O. My mum's favourite would always be Hawaiian Wedding Song. And when you talk about Blue Hawaii and how important this movie was to Elvis, you just have to go by how he sang Can't Help Falling in Love at the end of his concerts. And at the Aloha from Hawaii, you know, he sang Hawaiian Wedding Song, and other song from the movie, but Blue Hawaii. But again, it's a stunning movie and a collection that I do wish I could get bigger. The one that I'm absolutely desperate to get a hold of is the one from the Follow That Dream label. You are talking a lot of money. So again, if I found a copy, I would have to justify the price. So we had the first pressing from the United Kingdom. We had the copy still with its hype sticker and the free poster inside. And then we had the one without the poster inside with the same catalogue number, some slight differences on the back cover, but the vinyl inside is the same. And then we went on to the copy from the United States of America. This is the most valuable one in my collection that I own. And again, this is my favorite copy, but again, very sturdy. I love the vinyl inside. I love everything about this copy. But then finally, we had the import from Italy, which has my favorite Blue Hawaii cover on it. So again, absolutely a great collection of the great movie Blue Hawaii. In the comments below, share your thoughts on Blue Hawaii. Share your thoughts on the soundtrack to Blue Hawaii. As I was saying, the movie itself grossed nearly $10.5 million worldwide, and the soundtrack to date has sold in excess of 4,650,000 copies. I'm quite shocked at that. I think it probably would have sold more, but there we go. But again, thank you all for keeping this channel going. I do appreciate it, and I love sharing the collection. You know, again, I do realize that some of the albums that I share, I have showcased before. But again, that's solely because of new subscribers coming on board, what I'm wanting to do with the channel, and obviously going forward, making it bigger and better and showcasing more and doing more in-depth reviews on vinyl, CDs, books. You know, I've got a few of my subscribers that love my book flip throughs. Guys, every single book I've got on Elvis, I virtually have done a flip through on, because books on Elvis that I haven't done a flip through on, it wouldn't be worth me flipping through them because there's not many photos inside. I don't mind doing a review on a book that is just solely the story about Elvis's life with not many photos inside. I don't mind doing that, but the video to me would be quite boring because all I'd be doing is holding up the book, talking about what's inside, etc. If you want me to do more of them, leave in the comments below and I will certainly get them out of the way. Look, I'm very conscious on the time on the upload, but again, I really want to push home how important it is that you all stick with this channel. And again, if you haven't as yet subscribed to the 100% Pure Elvis channel, please hit that subscribe button. It helps make my channel grow. Let's hit that 2,000 subscribe markers soon, and that'll be with your help and support. Follow me over on TikTok, 100 Pure Elvis, Elvis songs of the day, that channel is going really well for me. So again, YouTube, TikTok, get sharing my channels. I would appreciate it. Your support is never ending. Please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Lots of love, everybody. Speak soon. Bye-bye.